guys. As you guys know, I'm your girl Amanda Miller with 105.7 Phase, and it is Sunday. Of course, you know, Sunday, 7 o'clock, I am here each and every Sunday. Talk That Queens on IG, Amanda Miller Talks on Facebook. And today, guys, I have my boy Ambition, DJ Ambition in the house. Of course, we are 105.7 The Phase, guys, and you know that we are in the studio. So while we may not own rights to each and every song, we are in the studio today, so we are DJing. And so, of course, I want our platforms to know, don't cut us off because we are DJing in here. You know, they'll cut you off in a minute. Right. But guess what, guys? As you know, I have been all week long hunting this guy, Smokedogg870 in the building.
How y'all doing?
Of course, glad to certainly have you.
Appreciate it.
Oh my goodness. Thank you so
Happy
much.
to be here.
Yeah, well, thank you so much for coming.
No problem.
We're going to get down to business and get started. But before we do that, I want to give you guys just a little snippet of this hot trending song that's out there right now. And then we're going to talk about a little bit more of his songs and, of course, his career. DJ Ambitious, let me get a little bit of Don't Bother Me, if I can get a little bit of that one. So, guys, of course, you know it's been trending and he's been talking about it. So, and I've been pumping it up. So,
I appreciate that.
Of course. Let's get a little bit of that. So, let me see that little dance that you do today. Let me see that little dance you do today.
It just be in a moment. Everybody say that.
Right.
What dance? It just be a moment thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Guys, before we get started, I want to make sure you understand to still send your questions. If you have any questions for Smoke, please make sure you put them in the chat. We are being engineered like we always do. We will read them, make sure he can answer those for you, or call us. Let's see. 404-249-5092, 404-249-5092. Let's get started. Let's get started. Somebody trying to call on the cell instead of calling on the hotline. But that's okay. So, let's talk about it, right?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Where are you from?
I'm from Arkansas, but I stay in Tennessee now.
Okay.
So I spent, half of my life in Arkansas, half of my life in Tennessee. And I'm still in Tennessee.
Okay, so how long have you been in Tennessee right now?
I've been in Tennessee for the past 11 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the past 11 years. How did you start your rap career? Like, what made you start? Well, I'm not saying rap because you're different.
Right.
You're different. How did you start your music career?
As a child, I just love music.
Okay.
I looked up to my brother now because they did music.
Okay.
And I want to say I was 6, 7 when I got a little karaoke machine as a child. You know what I'm saying? Trying to put these songs together. And it just continued from there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it that because my next question, that kind of takes segue into my next question though. And if it's not them, then tell me who. Okay. So who influenced your style of music? Who influenced your music style?
My style of music, it was kind of like a mixture of a lot, because I like rap music and I also like Southern Soul.
Okay.
But I really didn't think I could sing. You know what I'm saying? So the Southern Soul, I was like, I can't do it because I really can't sing. And one day I just said, you know what? I'm gonna do what I want to do.
So
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
hey.
So I kind of put them both together and came up with my. I like to say that it's my own style because I don't hear anybody else
It is
that sounds
unique.
like it.
Definitely unique. I must agree. If it could be anybody, who would you like to collaborate with?
Really, I be saying anybody because I'll work with anybody, but who I would like to collaborate with. See, it's kind of funny because I do like Southern Soul and I do like
So
rap
let's
music
talk
as
about
well.
both.
So in the Southern Soul world, I like to work with King George, of course, because that's one of my I love King George music. LPJ, that's my guy. We could go all day with that. With rap,
let's talk about
with
rap.
we could go with. I gotta say Wayne because since I was a child, there's always been my favorite artist, and a lot of my music it comes from like what I think of, spare the moment.
Okay.
So, I like to do a lot of freestyling and stuff like that when I'm just playing around. So Wayne, of course, who else? Man, there's so many. Gates, that's one of my favorite rappers. YB, it's just so many.
Is there a rap? And please forgive me with this question. Are there, besides yourself, because I know that you're saying you migrated to Tennessee, but do people, who's from Arkansas? Like people that we would know. Major artists.
I know Bill. I was gonna say we don't know. Hold on.
And I'm so sorry. Forgive me.
Bankroll. Let me make sure I say it right. Bankroll Freddie. But is
it Bankroll Fresh?
No. He from here.
Yeah, because I was going to say I thought he was from here. Okay.
I think it's Bankroll Freddie. I be getting mixed up, but the one that sing cost a little money to get the drip like this. So my ice my wrist.
Yeah.
But yeah, he from Arkansas. He probably 2 hours away from where I'm from.
Okay.
But he the only one that I can even just speak of.
Okay, because I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, now I think about it. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Cause I thought you be Bankroll Fresh. At first I said, no, that ain't happening.
Nah, he from Atlanta, man. We can't do that.
Yeah, because I was like, well, Bankroll Fresh is kind of from here.
Yeah, definitely.
So we talked about collaboration, right?
Mm-hmm.
But would that be some of the same artists that you would like to open up for? Or would it be any other artist that's hot right now? Because I know Wayne was hot at some point, and of course, I was a Wayne fan. But who's hot right now? Who would you like to would like to open up for?
I can't lie to you. To open up for,
yeah,
it's hard for me right now because I don't really listen to a lot of music now besides myself. And it's been like that for a while. When I started getting into Southern Soul, that's what I put my focus into.
On that side of the artist.
Well, I would say King George. I would say him. I opened up for him. Though I had a chance to open up. I opened up for him like a week or two after the song dropped. After I released it, so after that, I was like, I don't know now. I guess it's everybody, but. Yeah, it's a lot of people that I would, but I just can't think of them off the top of my head. Okay. I be working so much, I don't really get into it like I used to.
Are you signed or independent?
No, I'm very independent.
Do you?
Very independent.
Okay, because I always tend to ask the artist that comes to the station, is that what you prefer, or would at some point like to be signed? Because I've heard people say either way.
Mm-hmm.
But what would be your preference?
I'm enjoying the independent thing. Okay. I don't really want to be signed. I like to I like to have control over what goes on in my life. Like every situation in my life, I like to have control over it. So I just take the independent route. And it's kind of I'm enjoying the road that I'm traveling on.
Okay. Have you been on tour? Is any of that up and coming?
Oh yeah, my tour is coming. The Don't Bother Me tour is coming.
Okay.
I didn't put I haven't put the information out yet.
Okay.
So y'all just stay tuned to my page and all that, man. And y'all will see it. But it's coming. It's definitely coming in the near future. And I mean, like, the tour is done.
Okay.
I just gotta put the information out.
Right, meaning the kind of the lineup of
Yeah,
what
the
cities
dates
that
is
you'll
done,
be in,
yeah,
dates
yeah.
and cities that you'll be. Shameless plug is ATL on the list.
You know, it really ain't. But you know, I was trying to.
How we not on the list?
ATL, look, since I am independent,
Okay.
things is not as easy for me, like to get places that I want to go. You know what I'm saying? So, the people that reach out to me, I make sure that I go, you know, and do my thing in their cities and stuff like that. ATL have been reaching out lately, but now I'm looking for the promoters and all of the,
Yeah.
you know, all the booking agents and stuff like that to reach out to me. And I'm coming. I come anywhere, anytime. I'll be there.
And so, with that being stated, so like VA booking.
VA.
Have you heard of VA?
I haven't, but I will after the show.
Yeah. So
I'll make sure I look
VA,
into
shout
it.
out to you. I'm coming your way with Smokedogg870. So
Okay.
make sure that
Okay.
he is going to be somewhere in ATL. So VA does booking for artists, and of course he does booking for artists all around. But he's an Atlanta home native, so
Gotcha. Okay.
yeah. So we make sure we get you hooked up with VA.
Yeah, I'll make
Before-
sure I
before
be
you
in
leave.
contact with you.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what it is. I didn't know that I got so much support from Atlanta, you know, till here recently, and it started coming so fast. I'm like, yeah, I do gotta get to Atlanta, but I ain't know though. So I'm not leaving y'all out. I'll be here.
Okay. Yeah,
I'll
we're
make
gonna make
through.
sure. We are
Yeah.
definitely gonna make sure. Engineering, we're gonna take a pause very quick. Do we have anything out there? All right, so nothing for now. I was gonna ask you this question. Well, and I'm still gonna ask you the question, but I see you have your wings necklace there,
Oh, yeah.
and of course I don't have it on today, but my family wears one as well, and so I of course understand what that is. So we wear one as well, in respects to my nephew. So my question for you: Letter to My Mom. I could feel the emotion in that song.
Mhm.
I watched the video, very emotional, very touching.
Right.
And so my question was going to be, because Tupac has this Dear Mom song, but I wanted to ask you, but because I see the wings, then it must be realistic that your mom did pass away.
Right.
How was that for you?
It was something that I never forget, you know, is a feeling that I never forget and a feeling that I never want to feel again.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of times people be talking and man, you broke my heart, you did. And at that time, like, my heart was really broken when that happened. And it took a long time for me to be able to continue living life when it, you know, after I found out about it. So yeah, it was a very touching situation to the point of it's hard for me to even listen to that song.
It is a very emotional song, very touching, very emotional, and I can really see the emotions and the pain. I want to ask you about, you mentioned in that song, and I know people write realistic and then sometimes it's a realistic event, but the lyrics may not always be to exactly what happened.
Okay.
Did you get a phone call from your cousin?
Yeah, I did. I can tell you, and not even just that song, it's everything you listen for me is something that I really personally went through, because my music, it give me an outlet to like how to vent. You know what I'm saying? That's how I vent. And it just so happened that the people gravitate to it. I didn't really think that they would, but it was just a way that I could get all of my feelings and emotions out. But yeah, like, I really got a call from my cousin, and the way I explained it is what really happened.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. Yeah, so guys, please go out there, YouTube, Google, whatever it is for you, your streaming platforms, wherever you get your music. Look for that song, Letter to My Mom, by Smokedogg870. Very touching, very real. Watch the video and tap into that one. Ambitions, let me get that. I'm So Gone. Let's talk about that one. We'll play a little bit of it and then we're going to talk.
You did the homework. Yeah, she did the homework.
Thank you. I'm so gone.
Yeah. I can imagine the questions about this song.
Oh my goodness. So you stated what you write is typically realistic.
Right.
In some sense. So we all know that it's realistic. It's life. It happens. Relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, they gonna either fold or they gonna ride. One way or
Yeah.
But let's talk about I'm So Gone and what drove that song. We're gonna be real transparent.
Okay.
And let's talk about it.
I'm so gone. Like I said before, it was a situation that I really went through. And a lot of times as artists, what I seen was a lot of artists glamorize one side of the situation but not talk about the other side. You know, so I was in the situation of that, and I just wanted to talk about how I really felt, you know. Like, I could have talked about the good side of it or what the people talk about most of the time, but I wanted to go more in depth with it about my feelings and really speak on it, you know.
So when we talk about your feelings in this song, you talked about her knowing all of these things.
Oh, man.
I did my homework, and I listened to the song.
Look, it says here, I thought that I was slick trying to get all I could get. Like, that was real. Like, I was in the situation, but I was doing all of this on the other side, and I didn't think she knew about it until she came to me one day like, boy, I know about all this.
Yeah.
And you know, thought that what I say on her? Thought that I could have. I said something, but I explained it though.
Barbershop talk. Like yesterday in the salon, we were talking about things like this. The cheating and how today's world with social media, it is so easy to find out so much of what your partner is doing. You may have to do a little digging or homework, but pretty much you can come up with what you want to come up with.
Right.
And so with her coming to you saying, hey, I seen it, I know it.
I thought she was a private investigator.
That's right.
When she came to me.
Right. So how did that work out for you? And the reason why I asked that, because people are forgiving sometimes.
Yeah, she wouldn't.
Okay, so that's why I'm so gone. So that's why
But I say I wanted this time where my baby gone, and then no sunshine when my baby gone. But no, I admit that though, she was not forgiving.
Okay.
No, because it was like, it wasn't just the first time, you know what I'm saying? She really just got fed up with me and having to go through all that. So that time she left me, it took us, about 5-6 years to even speak again, so.
Got you.
Yeah.
But the song, I love it. And like you stated, all your music has this unique soul to it, but it's a vibe. Like, it has, when you're looking to make your songs and you're looking for a beat, is that what you're looking for? Or do you have someone that's made beats for you, just specifically for you, or you shop around for beats?
I do a little of both.
Okay.
sometimes I just pick a beat that a producer send me. Other times I'll write to a song and have him to make it for me personally. But the vibe thing that everybody get when they listen to my music is just my vibe altogether.
Right.
You know, that's just me personally. Even when I sit back and listen to my music, I just be vibing, and that's what I want to give to people. Yeah, I don't like people sitting down and being calm when they listen to my music. When I do shows and stuff like that, I want the crowd going crazy. I want them to sing the words with me and stuff like that. So that's how I make my music.
Don't Bother Me, right? So you talked about the dance. Well, in opening, we talked about the dance that you do, but you said it's you just took off with that and ran with it. But when you're at the mic in the video, it's trending though. It's the
yeah.
So it's a trending dance that I've been seeing other people do. Describe how you felt when you just seen that song start trending, taking off. How does that feel for you?
I can tell you, it was the best feeling in the world for me. Because it was, that song in particular is a song that I wasn't even going to give it to the world. That was just a song that helped me get through the situations I was going through in life. And one day, my partner right here, he just told me, man, this is the song you need to focus on right here. So once he said that, I put all my focus into that song, and I didn't expect for it to do what it did, you know. Okay. But it took off, and I'm very grateful. But it's a feeling that I can't even describe, you know. So I don't even know what to say. I still feel that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, just to have one of the hottest songs on TikTok, and every time I post it, they get millions of views of the same song, the same dance and stuff like that. And that I know the world appreciate my craft. They appreciate what I do. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't trade it for the world. I can tell you that.
So guys, make sure you go out there, and if you haven't, and I don't know that why you wouldn't have, because definitely it's hot. It's been trending. Make sure you download the 105.7 Phase app, because we are playing it as well.
And I appreciate that.
Of course. So I'm understanding that there is a movie that's looking for your... Why is that?
What you laughing for, bro? Oh, man.
That wants this soundtrack. Well, your song. Is it a soundtrack? Is it? Tell me a little bit about it, because I don't know all the details.
I mean, by the time I got there, the movie already done.
Okay.
But they contacted me to actually have me to come perform "Don't Bother Me" in the movie.
Okay.
But by the time I left, it's like they wanted the whole soundtrack. When I got there, she was like, "Man, we gonna put I'm So Gone in there. Do you got anything else?" So by the time I left, it's like she wanted the whole soundtrack. But "Don't Bother Me" and "I'm So Gone" is in the movie. Okay. I can't disclose the information of the movie right now. But yeah, both of them is in the movie.
Okay, well, congrats to you.
Appreciate it. Yeah. I don't know what to say. I'm just taking everything and, I'm just working, really.
Yeah.
And I love what I'm doing now.
And I'm going to take you back just a little bit, knowing that your mom is not here, but is here, because I always tend to say in spirit, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you having so much success, and you're moving towards what you have wanted to do. And the reason why I say that, because I understand that you had not a soundtrack, but something. At 14, you released a mixtape, right?
Okay, yeah.
Right.
At 14.
Was it 14?
Ooh, wee. I ain't thought about that.
Yeah. So somewhere I read that at 14, so which means you were doing music when your mom was alive.
Right.
And so knowing that you have now started trending and make a name for yourself, but she's not here to be in that success for you, how do you make sure you stay connected with her in that space?
Everything I do, I try to make my mom proud. You know, I try to be a good representation of my mother. You know,
Right.
that's why certain music that I won't allow myself to do, and I won't put myself in certain positions because I think about her with everything that I do.
Right.
You know, so everything I do, I never leave her out. You know what I'm saying? Before every show, I speak to my mom. Like when I'm at the house, I just start talking to her, and like I just can't leave her out. She's
That's
a part
right.
of me. You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's how I stay connected with her. And if y'all do go listen to the song "Letter to My Mom," it's a verse in there when I say like it was times you was the only one banging my music. You know, I remember times where nobody listened to my music, but when my mother came to pick me up from the basketball gym or from the high school and stuff like that, she'll make sure that she playing my music. So yeah, so
definitely inspired to push through and make sure you make her proud. So I love that. Love it, love it. Is acting on your radar?
Yeah, I'm trying to get into it now. Ever since the movie came, ever since I was in the movie, I said, "Oh, I can do this too." I thought it was just music, but the music is taking me other places now, and I'm embracing everything. I'm taking everything and I'm running with it. But yeah, I do wanna get into acting.
Okay, so Mo ATL will be here next week on the 21st, and they are putting together a movie. Not too sure when that's coming out. But yeah, I definitely make sure Mo is aware. But
Okay.
we had last week Lockout Reynolds here. So Loyalty Over Blood is coming out soon, but he already has Trust Issues that's out. Tubi, some other platforms that Apple TV, some other.
Yeah, I'm a fan of them too. Keep doing your thing. I'm a fan.
So definitely make sure that Lock Dog is aware of your ability to look into acting. So the one thing about us with 105.7 Phase, we are always trying to make connections, because the biggest thing for us is a lot of times we don't look out for us. You know, everybody want to be in competition as opposed to reaching back and make sure everybody get their doors open in their platforms. So anywhere we can make a connection, we want to do that. So
okay, and I'm gonna make sure I stay in contact with y'all too. So this is a friendship now. We friends now.
Absolutely. So Lockout will be coming your way. Definitely, like VA will be coming yours. Lock will be coming yours. Mo ATL definitely coming yours, to make sure we plug in Smoke. What advice would you give young artists that are trying to make it? What advice would you give them?
I can say that everybody road to success is not gonna be the same, but from the advice that I can give, well, the advice I can give is just be yourself. Like, don't give up, and don't worry about what nobody say, man. Just chase your dream, and your dream will come to you. You know. What's
been the most challenging part of this journey for you?
The business.
Okay.
You know, once what you love to do is not a hobby anymore, and it becomes a business, then it's another side of things that you gotta learn. And if you don't, like in my position, I didn't know too much about the business side of the music industry. So now that's what I'm doing. I'm taking the time out to learn everything that I need to learn, you know.
And I like that, because I tell people all the time, you know, this is a life, meaning what we do here at 105.7 Phase. It's a lifestyle, it's not a hobby.
Yeah, it's definitely a lifestyle. So, a lot of sleepless nights,
absolutely.
A lot of, you know.
Absolutely.
Times I ain't eat at times because I'm focused on what I'm doing, boom, boom, boom. So yeah, it is definitely a lifestyle.
Tell me what has been, so we pivot, what's been the easiest for you?
The easiest is the music.
Okay.
You know, it's
just what you do.
Because I like to connect with my supporters and my fans with realistic music, like just what you go through day to day. You know what I'm saying? So even with Letter to My Mom is not all of my fans have went through it, but some of them have and some of them
course.
will. And even Don't Bother Me or I'm So Gone, all my music I want it to resonate with my people. I don't want to just get them music just to say, hey, here you go. You know,
That's right.
I'm giving y'all this. No, I want it to mean something to them as much as it means to me.
Absolutely, because I asked a question last week. Do you think people just put out, well, I was talking about films at that time, just to put out films so that they have material to put out, or content to put out, or quality as opposed to just content? So I'm going to ask you that same question about music. Do you think that people sometimes just put out music just to put out music as opposed to have content music, or just putting quality time into what they have coming out?
I feel like they do. You know, and at first, before I got to this point, I felt like it was quantity over quality as well.
Okay.
But that was for me to get to this point. I wanted to grasp people's attention, and once I grasped their attention, I knew I had a whole plan. So now it's quality over quantity.
Right.
You know, so now I don't want to give them just anything because that's what a lot of people are doing, and it don't really resonate with the people. You know, a lot of people be here today and gone tomorrow.
Well, that's what I was just about to say to you, because I ask this question all the time, and I don't know if you guys have heard the song. I mean, it's a banger here. But Yo the Great, I Just Don't Give a. I don't know if y'all have heard that. But
I have heard
that song to this day
is
still hot in a club.
You play that song in Tennessee right now, they go.
Absolutely.
They gonna go crazy.
Absolutely.
Arkansas too.
Okay,
Yeah,
so good to know.
Oh yeah,
that's why that's what I always relate to quality. Even though that was like he kind of faded out, but that's because he got in trouble. But that song will always be an anthem.
Always. I'm gonna sing it to the top of my lungs.
Me too.
Every time.
And word for word, God knows I will, right? And so that's what I talk about when we talk about quality music. You want to have quality music so that when people hear it years from now,
that
people are still able to talk about those songs and be able to at least sing some of the lyrics, right?
Yeah, me and my team, we be going back and forth all the time about it too. They like, man, it's time to throw something out, boom, 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 boom. And I be like, nah, I don't really feel like it's time because I want to get them good quality. You know what I'm saying? I want to give the people something that I feel like in my mind, everything I release, I want it to be like, don't bother me. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
everything I release, I just want it to go crazy. And sometimes I understand that it don't, but where I'm at in my career, I feel like everything that I put out has to be that song. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you're out. What is is Don't Bother Me? Would you rank Don't Bother Me as your top?
Oh yeah, definitely it is.
Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Of course.
And I'm gonna go back to these 3 songs. And if you have another one, let's add it, right?
Okay.
What is the hottest verse? I mean, I know it's trending, Don't Bother Me, but what is it in that song that's top hot for you? Like the lyric.
I'ma go where I want as long as I got feet, but let me tell you a little bit about me.
Okay.
I'ma say what I want to say. but the part that I really love personally, like for the part that I love is when I say is basically I was saying it's already hard. What makes you think I want a problem with you? Nice. So can you please let me do my thing? You play with them, but I don't play those games. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But yeah, it was life already hard, man. I ain't wake up to have a problem with you and just go on about your business.
Right.
Yeah.
Amazing song. Let's go back. I'm So Gone. Let's talk about that one.
Yeah.
What's within that song that's hot for you, the lyric?
Let me see. I have to go with when I say hold on, now I gotta sing the whole song. I wonder this time when my baby gone, there ain't no sunshine when my baby gone. She be gone too long. That gotta be it. That gotta be it. You know, because I really sat down and really thought that. I wonder this time when my baby gone. She be gone too long. Yeah, they gotta be it.
Okay,
But it's so many because I really, these songs that we speaking about is something that I really went through in life. So I can say the whole song. Because when I listen to the whole song, this is what I really experienced.
That's right.
You know, so.
And Letter to My Mom, what sticks out the most about that one? What really truly hits you about that song? What's the lyrics?
It's a couple in that song too, but I'll say I got 40 people around me and I still feel alone.
Gotcha.
You know,
Yeah.
that one just sticks with me. Another one is I want to see you sometimes just to see your smile. I thought about that the whole time that I wrote this down. I want to call you sometimes just to hear your laugh. It's been years and I'm still trying to make you proud. So I never got the chance to say that I'm sorry. So I'm sorry for the things you told me not to do and I did them regardless. It's just so many in that song. It's hard for me to pick them out.
And that's okay. Understood. Because again, like I told you, that song is pretty touching, and the video definitely speaks for it. So,
speaking of that song, I gotta say that I'm definitely taking that song back to the drawing boards because I wanna put more into that song. So I'm about to re-release that song whenever I do what I need to do with it to give it a little bit more of a like one of them. You know what I'm saying? Because I really want people to understand that song and feel that song. And the position that I'm in now, I know if I re-release it, that it'll all come back tenfold. So.
Well, if you put a little more into it than what's already there, it's gonna be hot because it is definitely already touching. Let's see if we got anything out there. Guys, 404-249-5092 if you want to call the hotline, but do we have anything in the chat?
No, ma'am.
On either? You might want to come sometimes on that Facebook and stroll. They be having stuff on that one without strolling. But, guys, okay, so.
What's up? You got more questions? You can ask whatever you want to ask. I'm an open book, for real.
I know. So we definitely are on air from 7 to 8. What are we looking at like out there?
7:30.
Okay. Well.
7:35.
Hey, but no, we don't have to take. Hey, one thing about it, two things for sure. Whatever you feel is the need to talk about, we can talk about it. Next music, what's next for you?
I have a single that I'm releasing. When am I releasing? April the 24th. I think that's next Tuesday. I'm releasing a single called I Ain't Got It.
Okay, let's talk about I Ain't Got It.
I Ain't Got It is a song that I feel like a lot of people could relate to today because times just getting so hard, you know.
Okay.
And
some little lyrics from I Ain't Got It, because I can about imagine.
After taking care of all these bills, I just ain't got it.
Straight to the point.
Right.
Straight to the point.
Yes. I just ain't got it. What I say? And you got the nerve to ask me for some money and still I told you I ain't got it. But it's just one of them songs just realistically of what's going on in America. I'm not going to say around the world, but I'm going to say around America.
Yeah.
I look up and I see just how bad that the poverty situation is getting.
Right.
You know, and I also see how people want to fit in a certain situation, so they don't really want to speak on what's real. You know, it's been plenty of times people ask me for something, and I gotta send it to them because they think I got it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
And I'm like, man, let me go ahead and boom, but I just want to speak on the real. You know, because they don't really understand the business side of what's going on. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, I just wanted to put something out for the world to, just be real with people.
Because when you ain't got it, you
You just ain't got it.
That's simple.
I put myself in a messed up situation one time, giving it when I ain't have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, been there, done that. Definitely been there, done that. Give to myself for definitely. Brothers and sisters.
Oh, I have 4 brothers and 1 sister.
Okay.
My sister's in Arizona. My little brother, he's been staying with me since my mom passed away.
Well, I was gonna ask you because I know you mentioned him in the song. So, how's that been for him?
Who? You want me to be real? You want to talk about
That's transparency.
It's hard, I'm telling you, because I don't have my own children. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of took on the role of a guardian, a parent, and I didn't know the role of being a guardian, a parent. So it's been hard on me. Just as I know it's been hard on him as well. You know, so that's another situation I wouldn't change for the world. A lot of things that I go through, I feel like I needed to go through them. You know, so now I can sit back and watch him be great. He's graduated high school and on to do bigger and better things. So yeah.
Do he want to do music or what's his career path?
I don't really know what he want to do.
That's okay.
But I think he's gonna go to college. We haven't really spoken a lot because I've been on the road doing so much.
Okay.
But I think he's about to go to college or trying to save money to, where he won't have to depend on me as much. But I'm proud of him, I can say that.
Right, but they're proud of you for stepping in there. Parenting is definitely hard, so definitely shout out to you.
Yeah, I try. I can't believe I did it. I can't believe I did it. I'll tell you, the day he graduated, I felt like a proud parent, It's a lot of things with him. I made a mistake because I didn't know no better, and now I got to go back and try to fix the mistakes that I made with him, okay. and that's what I'm trying to do now.
Got you. Do you see that? Because I don't really know what the population demographic looks like for Tennessee, but I kind of got a good idea. Uh-huh. Have they really been real receptive to your music?
Oh, they love me. they love me. It's like I call it my hometown.
Because I saw your cowboy boots. That's why.
Oh, you see?
No, not today, but in the video.
Yeah, I should have worn today. I seen her boots. I said, "Oh man, I seen her boots." But now it's like everybody embraced that song. Now, where I'm from, and I can say Tennessee altogether has been supporting me for a long time before I even got to the point that the world knew my name.
Okay. Gotcha.
I could go around my city in Tennessee and they was treating me like this before. Okay. Like I was a celebrity then.
Gotcha.
But they been supporting me for so long, I was telling my partner, I was like, man, look, if I don't come up with something, a hit or something, they gonna quit supporting me when they do.
Well,
and Don't Bother Me came and look, they to me it's the same. Cause in my city, I always this is how they always treated me. Okay. So yeah, it's the same when I go around there, but they love it though. They love it.
When you're riding in the car, because I do know what you like, we've talked about that. But what's on your playlist? If I was to get in the car with you right now, what would be on your playlist?
Oh, we listen to the blues. I got an old soul,
Okay.
I got an old soul, but it just come from the way I was raised. Okay.
Was that music in the house with mom?
Yeah, like waking up Saturday morning, cleaning the house and stuff like that. Back then, I'd be like, man, put on some rap music, let's boom, boom. But the older I get, the more I go back to my roots. You know what I'm saying? So you get in the car with me now, we listen to Southern Soul, we listen to blues, we listen to the old hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So that's my playlist.
So if I turn it, what happens?
If you turn it, I I listen to country too, man. Let me throw it out there. Y'all see me in the boots, so I'll be transparent.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. But yeah, I listen to country too.
But you make, okay, so would you make country music? Because I see K. Michelle has tried to switch over, and some of the other artists, I think they said Beyonce has tried to make a country music song.
Beyonce going crazy right now.
Okay,
I was gonna keep that in my pocket, and I wasn't gonna talk about it, but I got one coming. I got something, you know.
No,
what I'm
we don't want to
saying?
keep it in your pocket.
I got something on the way. Yeah, I got something on the way. It's a country song, but like I said, the position I'm in right now, I just gotta move real strategic.
Understood.
You know, and
I always say when you do things, do it strategically.
yeah. With Don't Bother Me, the way that the people is rocking with Don't Bother Me, I really don't wanna box myself into like a certain style of music. Nobody even know. Everybody I come across or speak with me, they don't even know what to call my music because it's so different.
Yeah, it is.
They haven't heard it before. So I don't want to box myself into a certain lane. I'm gonna make this music for the world, for the people.
Right.
You know, if you like this one, you like this one. If you don't, then I'm pretty sure I got something you like.
Yeah.
So whether it's country, southern soul, rap, R&B, I don't know what to call it.
We're gonna come up with a
name. We're gonna come up with a name for it.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
But you say you don't know how?
Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna come up with a name, but we're gonna come up with a name for it.
Well, shout out to you for pushing Don't Bother Me, because he said he's the one that told you that was the song.
Yeah, he told me.
He
told me. Matter of fact, I think I released that song. I was in Atlanta. I was in Atlanta on my way back home from Jacksonville, Florida, and that's when I put the song out for the world. And man, on TikTok, my TikTok video, the first one, I put it out in the middle of Atlanta, right?
Man, I want to. By the time we got to Atlanta, it was already at like 700,000.
Oh wow!
And I was in like about 5 hours getting back.
Yeah, about 5-6 hours. It done hit. 500, 600,000.
We was in the car like, man, you see this? I said, them numbers right. This is funny.
But I told him, I was sitting there looking at it, and I said, bro, this one finna go viral right here. This one going viral, you know? And by the time I woke up the next morning, it was well over 1 million views. Went to sleep, woke up, it's well over 2 million. Went to sleep, woke up, it's well over 3. So yeah, it just took off like wildfire. I put it out, and like I said, 2 weeks later, I'm on the same stage with King George. So this happened with me really fast.
Right.
You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Have you been able to wrap your mind around it yet?
Nah, and I still ain't took the time out to celebrate either. We gotta do that, bro. We gotta celebrate the moment, man. We don't want to let it go past. But it's situations like me flying out to LA and they putting a song in a movie and I gotta act it out. Like, man, my mind won't even let me. A lot of times, man, is this real? I call him like, bro, man, you see what's going on?
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say. And a lot of people say, why you acting like that, man? You smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, what that supposed to mean? You know, but everything that come our way is, and even as like the call of wanting to be on 105.7, everything is a blessing to me, and I'm just taking it, I'm running with it, and I'm enjoying it. But
we
it's
thank
shocking.
you guys definitely for your time, for being able to come here, because definitely when my manager reached out and told me that you were coming, I was like, oh my God, I got to do my homework on it. But when I did the homework, I was like, my goodness, like you have blew up. Like you said, like because I'm on TikTok as well, and I'm looking at your TikToks and your other pages, and you have a huge following. Very huge following, so that's impressive. And so with that being stated,
I appreciate everybody, every single person. And I'm also one of them. I'm one of them that if you leave a comment or you hit me in my inbox, I'm 9 times out of 10 I'm gonna get back with you.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Like for people to take their time out to reach out to me, that means something to me.
That's right.
You know,
Absolutely.
and all of my supporters, that means something. It ain't like, oh, man, that's just a fan. No, I don't even treat them like fan. I treat my supporters like family.
Right.
A lot of times I get on, hey man, where you at? I get on TikTok and say, hey man, I'll be in Jacksonville this day. If you support my music, meet me here. We can all do a video together. So yeah, I do a lot of stuff to interact with my supporters to show them that I really appreciate them.
Right, absolutely. Yeah. And that's gonna take you a long way, because a lot of times we get people who start trending and they're big and they don't really have time for the small people, if they would say.
My manager said, hey, you still want to do you want to be in control of your social media? Yes. I got to be the one to talk to the people so I can know what to talk about and how they feel about me, the person that I am. You know, like what they like about me, what they don't like. And like I read the comments and stuff like that. So, and I use that to like grow. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Great segue. Great that you say that, because sometimes social media can be really mean.
Yeah, I had to tell my family, stay off of it. I tell my family.
Absolutely, right?
Yeah, I tell my family, hey, stay off my page. Don't read the comments, don't do nothing. Like, if you want to see what I got going on, just press play. Don't read the comments. Because my brother called me, man, who is that saying? Hey, man.
And that's why when you say right, because when you say you still kind of do your own, or you do your own social media and you respond to people, when you see some of the crazy negative comments, how do you handle that?
I can tell you, I am one of the people that's blessed that I haven't received too much hate comments. Okay. Now the comments that I do receive, I've been doing this so long because I was going viral on Facebook for a long time for the same thing, that I learned how to control it.
Yeah, you have to have this.
I learned how to embrace it. So if I get a hate comment, hey, that's just not one of my supporters. Let me go to somebody who really love my music.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
But I can take that. I had to really at a certain point I had quit doing music. I'm getting too deep on here, ain't I?
Well, that's okay. Tell me a little bit of why, and if you would like.
I woke up one day and I just didn't like the person that I seen in the mirror, and I changed my life for the better. I just wanted to be somebody that I was proud of, my mother proud of, my family is proud of, somebody that could wake up and just love who he is. So now when I see the comments, it's like, I'm in the position that I really love myself. Right. I love who I am. There's nothing that anybody can say that's gonna make me change my mind of who I am. It took a long time, a lot of apologizing to people that I ain't want to, Yeah. I ain't gonna say that I didn't want to apologize to, but I had to do a lot to become the person that I am now. So now, if I see that hate coming, I'm like, hey man, I love me. It ain't nothing you can say that's gonna change that.
And sometimes you have to just forgive yourself.
Yeah.
In order to get to the next level or next chapter where you're trying to be. So.
And I think I was just at that point in my life where I had to do that. I couldn't keep living life the way that I was. So I sat down and I was like, man, I'm not gonna grow if I continue living my life like this, or I might mess around and lose my life if I continue living my life like this. Right. I sat down and said, man, the things that I don't like about my life, the things that I'm in control of, I'm gonna change them. And that's what I did.
Well, changing for the better caused you to be exactly where you are today, and you are moving toward greatness.
Thank you.
And
appreciate it.
Definitely shout out to you for realizing what you need to do to level up and get to the next level. So certainly awesome. So salute and hats off to you in that regards, right? Well, guys, of course, it's almost that time, but we want to thank Smokedogg870 for coming to Rock Out with 105.7 Phase and your girl Amanda Miller.
I appreciate you.
So definitely, Smoke. I always have this little trending thing that I say when I get ready to close out. But once I say it, I'm gonna pass it to you and let you tell us yours.
Okay.
I always say there's a lot of amazing people out there. If you aren't one, become one. Tell me what would you like to say.
See, that's what I'm saying. I had to do that.
And absolutely, and that's what I always tell people. You know, if you aren't, hey, become an amazing person. If you
I like that.
become one. So, what would be kind of your little motto or saying that you would tell people?
No, I do. I want to tell people this.
Okay, sure.
If you listening and you don't know my music or you don't know me, make sure you follow me on everything at Smokedogg870.com. Ooh, that's my website. But you can follow me on our social media at Smokedogg870 as well. To all my supporters, I appreciate all the support, and I'm gonna keep doing my thing. Y'all keep supporting me, and I'm gonna keep giving y'all something to support.
Absolutely. So let me tell you guys this one for him on his behalf. He tells you guys in this song, don't bother him, right? But what I like about the song is that you tell people they don't bother you, you won't bother them.
And I won't bother you. Yeah.
Right, and I think that's a motto for life. I think that's a lifeline lesson because people don't wake up in the mornings trying to give people a hard time intentionally.
Right.
So if you don't bother people, they won't bother you.
True.
Right, so just stay out people's way.
Y'all help spread the word. Listen, don't bother me and I won't bother you.
That's right. So guys, I'm your girl, Amanda Miller, with 105.7 Phase, guys. Make sure you go out there, as he mentioned, on all platforms and follow Smokedogg870 through his career journey, guys. Make sure you look up those songs and many more. Definitely Letter to My Mom, I'm So Gone. And of course, we already know what's trending. Don't bother me. Salute, guys. Have an amazing week. Thank you so much, Sean, for coming.